Hello my so-so lovers. Please, let me ask you something. How many times will Nollywood people break our hearts before we learn? Because at this rate, I feel like they should start giving us emotional allowance every month for the way they keep stressing us. I mean, imagine sitting down, thinking you figured out the gist, smiling like a proud detective, only for them to scatter the whole thing and leave you looking confused like someone who entered the wrong bus. Now, let me not lie, this particular one nearly carried me away. At one point, I was so sure, like 100% certain, that Maurice, Sam and Parrot were the ones enjoying each other's company. I was already forming romantic captions in my head, thinking, oh, so this is it, the love story has finally begun. But guess what? It was all a prank. A complete setup. These people are professional actors on screen, but who knew they could also act with our emotions like this? The drama started small, like harmless smoke, but before we could blink, the fire spread everywhere. First, there was this whole vacation talk. Maurice Sam posted something that made it look like he was heading off for rest and relaxation. Of course, the internet ran with it. Everybody thought he was with someone else. But when we dug deeper, what did we discover? It was Sonia that was actually there with him. So all the while we were busy assuming, the truth was quietly chilling in the corner. Let me tell you, the airplane trick was the one that finished me. Maurice Sam casually posted himself in an airplane, normal behavior, nothing suspicious. But then, Parrot jumped in with her own clips, and suddenly the whole thing started looking like they were flying together. Fans connected dots like they were preparing for WAC mathematics. Or, they must be together, see this angle, see that background. But no, Sonia was right there too, probably sipping her juice and laughing at how easily we were being played. Then came the background cameo. This one deserves an award, honestly. Parrot posted pictures where, if you looked closely, you could spot Maurice Sam at the back. Not beside her or, not holding her hand, just chilling at the background like an extra in a movie. But trust fans, we don't miss details. Within seconds, people zoomed in, cropped screenshots, circled faces, and declared, it's official. They are together. Meanwhile, it was all part of the grand act to confuse us. And oh, the Doha vs Lagos drama. That one was the real blockbuster. Some people were busy saying, they're in Doha, they're relaxing, they're living the soft life. But on the same night, Maurice Sam was spotted in Lagos with housemates and Big Brother stars like Venita. My dear, how are you in Doha and Lagos at the same time? Are you a spirit? Have you suddenly turned into one of those characters that can teleport? Because that's the only explanation that makes sense. At that point, I said no, something is not adding up here. These people are playing a coordinated game. It's like they had a WhatsApp group where they planned everything. Okay Maurice, you post the plane video. Sonia, you stay silent. Parrot, drop the background pictures. Then we'll just sit back and watch the fans scatter. And guess what? We scattered. But you know the biggest confession? Maurice Sam himself. Just when the gist was at its hottest and fans were about to collapse from confusion, he casually dropped on YouTube that another banger movie was coming out that same week. That was when everything clicked. Oh, so all this drama is marketing strategy. They were using us for free promo, and we didn't even know. We were the unpaid advertisers, running commentary, sharing clips, boosting their buzz without collecting 1 naira. Sonia's silence, though, was a masterclass in acting. That woman deserves an award. She said nothing, posted nothing, acted like nothing was happening. And you know fans, once you go quiet, they will write 10 different storylines for you. Some said, oh, she must be heartbroken. Others said, maybe Maurice has moved on. Meanwhile, she was the real person in the gist the whole time. That silence was not weakness, it was strategy. And Parrot. Please, let's give her a round of applause. Because the way she sprinkled confusion here and there, you'd think she was the director of the entire production. The timing of her post, the casual way she included Maurice Sam in the frame, the smiles, it was all deliberate. She was like that friend who knows there's pepper in the food but keeps encouraging everyone to take a big spoonful. The fans too didn't help matters. People were analyzing pictures like FBI agents, zooming in, circling, enlarging, flipping. Some even went as far as comparing furniture, wallpapers, airplane seats, just to prove a point. But no matter how hard you zoomed, the confusion kept zooming back at you. It was like chasing your shadow, you can never catch it. At this point, I started asking myself, are we fans or lab rats? Because clearly, these people were experimenting with us. Every single move was calculated. Every post, every video, every silence, it all had a purpose. And we, the loyal Soso lovers, were the perfect test subjects. But here's the sweet part, despite all this walla, the Soso ship is still sailing. Yes, my people, the ship is not sinking. In fact, it's moving like a stubborn downfall bus that refuses to break down even when the engine is crying. Maurice and Sonia's chemistry is too strong to be drowned by all these games. Their connection shines on screen, and even off screen, the signs are still there. So Soso lovers, calm down. Breathe. Don't let your blood pressure rise because of Nollywood actors who are busy laughing at us behind the scenes. At the end of the day, we still win. Because whether it's real or promotion, we're getting premium entertainment. And isn't that what we signed up for? Let's also admit it, this was smart. As much as it pained us, we have to respect the creativity. They managed to keep us talking non-stop for days. They turned simple posts into headline news. They use confusion as their strongest marketing tool. That's not easy to pull off. But I won't lie, they owe us some explanations. At least small apology for playing with our emotions like this. If not apology, then maybe a free movie ticket for all the stress. Obi, what do you think? I also know that some people secretly enjoy the drama. Don't pretend. You love the suspense, the back and forth, the endless analysis. Because if not, why were you checking updates every 5 minutes? Why were you arguing with strangers online like it was politics? Let's be honest with ourselves. This is Nollywood gist at its finest. Real life blending with fiction until you can't even tell the difference anymore. And Maurice, Sonia, and Parrot played their roles perfectly. If this was a movie, it would win awards. But now that the dust is settling, one thing is clear, the truth will always find its way out. And from everything we've seen, the Soso connection is still there. They can prank us, confuse us, even test us, but that spark between them can't be hidden. So let's just relax and enjoy the show. Because whether it's in real life or in movies, these people know how to entertain. And trust me, more twists are coming. This is only the beginning. Soso lovers, stay ready. Keep your eyes open, your screenshots ready, and your detective hats close by. Because if they fooled us once, best believe they will try it again. And next time, we must be prepared. At the end of the day, we love them too much to stay angry. We'll shout, complain, laugh, argue, but when the movie drops, we'll still watch it. That's the power they have over us. And maybe that's the sweetest part of being a fan. So if you've enjoyed this gist, don't just sit there smiling. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and join the family properly. Because more drama is loading, and you don't want to miss it. To all my returning Soso lovers, thank you for riding with me, you are the real MVPs. I'll catch you in the next gist. Until then, keep your heart safe and your gist antennas sharp.